He's not wrong. So I've been cleaning all the parts. I currently ran out of degreaser and whatnot, so now I have to go and get that tomorrow. But oh my god, this looks a million times better, easily. I was going to spray paint everything, but you know, it's turned out amazingly. And for the time being, I think it's fine to just have it as stock as possible, just because it is going to be my daily driver for a while. Maybe in a couple of years' time, I'll look at getting something a bit better. You may see that Extreme Daily Drivers has fitted a B18 fuel rail onto his B21, I'm pretty sure, from memory. Pretty sure he's using a B21 manifold, but he only has 3 screws. This one has 4, so I'm not sure that's going to work. I'm going to look further into what can work. I would love to change the fuel rail because, you know, it looks pretty average. Not the best looking thing. But I am taking his idea of mounting the fuel injectors upside down just so I could wire tuck it all, make it look a lot cleaner. Make sure you don't forget to put these bad boys in before you mount the fuel rail. I've made that mistake before. So now I'm just going to put this back on. So I cleaned out the inside as best as I can. This was all black, so it was looking pretty good. I've also been cleaning a few other things. There's my thermostat housing, my distributor, I don't even know what that is, but it's all a lot cleaner now. The fuel pressure regulator, my alternator. I didn't go crazy on cleaning that because I will be upgrading to a higher amperage in the near future. I did realize that my brake booster was a little rusted from the brake leak. So instead of painting it, because in the future when I get bigger brakes, I'm going to get a bigger brake booster as well. So I haven't painted it, I just sanded it down so it doesn't look as crappy. Down here, I painted the engine mount, which is nice. It will look pretty good. So now I'm going to redo the harness. Alright guys, so this is where I'm at right now. I've been going ham at the engine. I'm not sure if you saw it before, but it was absolutely disgusting. You can check out a before photo on my Instagram, HDLM Garage. What I've been doing to clean the engine, and pretty much all the parts, Dremel. So I've been using these ones for the main parts, these kind of flat ones for the more narrow areas, and then these ones for the little nooks and crannies. And I've cleaned a fair whack of it actually. In here particularly, right in these little holes. These go on for ages. I've been stabbing into it with my Dremel. Just so much dust and dirt. It's just compacted. It's literally just turned into earth in there. But until then, I'm gonna keep cleaning. It's dirty, but as you can see, I've started and it can become shiny. So let's go. Okay guys, it's the same day. Many hours later after cleaning the engine, I've finally taken the head gasket off. Now I've already done my best at moving down this surface. It's actually looking 1,000 times better than what it was. Just a standard carbon build-up, nothing unusual for a 30-year-old car really. Look how good this engine's come out. Man, I'm so happy with it. Kind of went a bit too hardcore on the wire brush and it started to polish it a little bit, but that's fine. That's going to be behind the exhaust manifold. So, fun fact, this is the engine block drain for the coolant. 17mm bolt from what I believe. Let's try it out. Yeah, 17. There you go. Replaced my water pump, looking very shiny and snazzy. Now I'm just doing the bottom of my cylinder head now. It's going to take me a solid amount of time to get done. So I'm just gonna film how I do it. So a lot of patience and effort, but if you keep at it and take your time, you can definitely make it happen. I've done it, so you can too. Let's do this. Welcome back, guys. So let me give you a tour of what I've been doing. I know I haven't been exactly recording everything because my computer isn't too great, but here we go. Here's an update. So as you can see, it looks vastly different. I am so stoked with how it's turning out. I have actually finally, let me just quickly adjust this. All right, so as you can see, I have put the harness on, finally. I've tucked it behind the alternator. Like, I can do it differently, but you know, I kind of like the OEM look. It looks great. I've also got a new alternator. It's a high output alternator. The old one, where is it? The old one was actually threaded, so I couldn't put it back on. As you can also see, I've got hurricane headers right here. Not the biggest fan of the color, but hey, they're gonna sound pretty aggressive and needed to get rid of the old one. Also had to drill that out, so I couldn't reuse it, sadly. Got my new oxygen sensors in. Got my radiator in. I've also got my new coolant overflow tank in. I got this mounting inspiration from Brandon at Extreme Daily Drivers. If you haven't checked him out, I mean, you should. He's got a great channel. Still waiting on my fittings for the power steering conversion. I will do an update as to how I did it, but essentially I have reused a lot of the stock system. As you can see, this hose right here is just one of the old power steering hoses from the old reservoir. I've just connected up to the VSS little interchange right here that's going on, and I've just looped that because this is a return line, and then this old hard line here is also a return line. So I've just looped them into a T section, and that goes straight around, straight into the pump, right here. Boop, boop. You can also see that nipple right here. This is where I will be getting multiple fittings. It should come out to about here because I do plan on reusing the old sensor. I need to redo this because it was just test fitting to see if it all fits, but it should fit pretty snugly. Hopefully around here like this. And if it has to go on an angle, I will. Really, you know, whatever. We'll see what happens when the fittings get here. but this was all the way over here. So I've had to extend the line, and now it's pretty long. So I'm pretty excited to get that done, because I can't really drive the car until that's all in. Don't really want to destroy my steering rack. So not much else has happened so far. I've had to install and reinstall, then install, then reinstall, then install this aluminium radiator. Like you may or may not be able to see it. There we go. The sensor at the very bottom, I had to notch the traction bar a little bit. Not too much, as you can see, just so it didn't hit, and it doesn't now, which is great. I also had to add some spaces in between the bottom because this radiator is shorter than standard. Just a fun little fact for all you guys who want to try and fit an aluminium radiator. One thing I haven't mentioned until right now is you may notice this is red and not blue. That's right, I got another one. Why did I get another one? Well, I got this one because A, it's cleaner, and B, I plan on repainting this and cleaning this, and I didn't want to have my car off the road for a while. And I also plan on cutting out little circles here just so I can show off the cam wheels a bit more. As you can see, they're there. They are there. Where are they? Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Hello, cam wheel. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. So what my plan is today is I'm just going to put my spark plug thingos back in. So this is done, and then I'll be reinstalling, ta-da, this as well. If you follow me on Instagram, HDLM Garage, here you go, HDLM Garage. Go follow me on Instagram. It's where I do all my live updates, and I'm very interactive, so hit me up. But as you may have seen, it all used to be blue, and I don't know. This one's obviously still blue, but I have plenty left. So that will be being changed once it's back on. Let's do this.
Come on.